Hello everyone. I hope you're having a great day so far. And I know I am. I'm like spending all my time this month doing Christmas in July. So I haven't done a little golden book since last Christmas. So I've been so busy doing other things that when I sat down to put it together, I was like, I got to think about this. We did one video on this already. You guys are aware of the last video. So we got all the pockets and all that jazz on there last time, right? So this time we're going to put stuff in the pocket. Now we don't have to make anything. I just thought some of you might enjoy the whole process other than making the book, but it's a very difficult book to make. Oh my goodness, I do not like making it, but okay. Anyway, so this is where we're going to start. Let me get over here to the first tab. So this is a decoupage tag that I made last year, and it actually has, whoops, I'm going to lay that there. It actually has a really pretty reef on it. I just love it. And we'll be doing some decoupaging, and we might do it in this month. That way we can, I'm trying to get this book to stay down while I cut this ribbon that's twisting around my weight. Okay, here we go. I'm going to cut off just enough to tie a bow, and then I can get this ribbon box out of my way. Okay, so as I was saying, we'll do some decoupaging with Christmas stuff hopefully this month. If not, we'll do it in December. Okay, so I'll probably start my actual Christmas books, you guys, in November next year. I'll try to get my fall books done, like, probably, oh my goodness, let me think, probably in September. So you can have it before fall. All right, so here we go. I'm going to tie some sari silk on here, which is going to look so pretty with this ribbon right here. And I am going to trim right to the edge. Okay. I'm dropping it over here beside me, so yeah, look how pretty. And it's going to go in this first pocket because it just looks like it should, right? So some things along the way may need to be inked, but there's not very many. So in this pocket, this has a snowy house, and I just thought this would be pretty with a snowy journaling card. Okay, now as we go along here, this is a tag. I made 4 tags out of some of these little images, and I'm going to put them right here, and they are backed with muslin and a topper of sari silk. Okay, so here is this sweet little bag, and I decorated it on both sides, and we're going to put this journaling card in. I'm using a few journaling cards in this cute little bag. After it got done, it was really cute. Okay, so, and here's another snowy house. And here is one with a deer on it. And it's going to go in this pocket. It was done the same way. All 4 of those, you'll notice, were done the same way. So I'm just flipping through as quickly as I can to add the tags in, and then we're going to do some decorating. And here's kids playing, and here's kids playing. So I thought that would be fun in that side pocket. And this is a cute little Merry Christmas with Children. I just love it. Isn't it adorable? And I inked it, but I haven't punched the top. So hopefully, yeah. I was worried I didn't have that in the right spot. So on this one, dang it, I forgot to put I put my sari silk up, and here we are. I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it because I think it needs the sari silk also. So I'm going to cut it right there. Now, pull away any strings and just tie it. It's already inked. I stitched it before I started videoing on this. I did a lot of stitching prior to the book being made. Okay. Keeps me busy. Okay, now I'm just going to trim this a little bit because honestly, they can be too big. You know. All right, we're going to put this one right in here. Now, if we have extra things, I'll go through it before the book is sewed or put in my shop. I'll go put in what I can as far as that goes. Okay, here is a little girl with this giant tree. And I'm putting her on the other side of the bag. Now here is a side tuck right here. And I'm going to put this Happy Holiday journaling card in there. And all I'm going to do is take the white off the edges with my, you know, I don't really care about Christmas stuff being super inked, but I really like the edges to be. Happy Holidays. Perfect place for it right there. And as we move along, here is this pocket. I love this picture of these carolers outside of the door. Beautiful. All right. Now we're going to keep going here. Another one. I wish joy attends you and fortune sends you many happy Christmas days. Perfect spot. Now in this little pocket here, this small one, I'm putting Santa. And I'm just darkening the edges of this little journaling card that says, do not open until Christmas, or until December 25th. I think that's cute. I didn't pull out all my Christmas stuff, but as time is going by, more and more of it is coming out. Okay. All right, here we go. That is the first signature decorated with filling the pockets, not decorated, because I'm not through doing that. Here is this side pocket, and we're going to have this postman. Is that not the cutest, neatest picture? This is what they look like way back when. So he's going in that pocket, and I think I'm going to also add this little bird picture beside him. I just think it needs that. Okay, now keep going, keep going. And next we have another side tuck, and this is to get full of love. And let me see what, I can't read it because it's so glary, but well, I'll just let whoever gets it be surprised. It's basically Christmas speaking, full of joy and all this stuff. Jingle bells. I think it's just a variety of Christmas words. And it's silver foil. Alrighty. And this is going to go in the side tuck here. Looks perfect. Here we have another one of these tags for this pocket. with another rocking horse, but a different style tag. Okay. This is where I ended up putting, because it's such a big pocket, this "'Tis the Season" that we made, where we tucked in the little journaling cards. Remember, I got them in here upside down. I just realized. Oh well, what can I say? Let's fix it right now. This is why I like to go through my books to make sure everything is in there correct. So this is going to go this long ways and go right down inside this pocket. Okay, going along here. Here's another deer with some trees. I think these little tags came out cute. Okay, now we have another really cool vintage picture. This reminds me of Rick's mom and dad's Christmas tree every year. Okay, every year, honestly. It was that big in the corner, and it was always real. So super cute. I'm going to put this there, and I'm going to add a little snowy scene with some deer right next to it. And here we go. Center of the book. Here is a wish list that's going to go in this small pocket with Santa. As soon as I ink the sides that are white, most of it is white, but this is a cute little card that you can actually put here besides the other Santa. Two different Santa styles, or, you know, he's posing different. Okay, keep going, and here is this pocket where I made this Joy, Love, Peace, Believe Christmas out of 2 large journaling cards. I just folded some paper over as a spine. It's still a little stiff till you get it broke in. Added lots of papers over here. Stapled the paper together and just folded over a piece of this red and glued down on the back of the red. They're very, very simple, guys, to make. Okay, so this one's going to be in the other side of the big section here. Now, getting close. Now here we have this collaged tag I made last year. And I just had 1 or 2 left over, and I just thought it was cute. Here's the joy card I'm just going to put in there with it. And I just used cutouts from different designers on digital kits on Etsy. Okay, now here is another side pocket. This is just Christmas legend out of a little Christmas poetry book. I'm going to put it right there, and then I'm going to ink these packages because, as you see, Santa is in the air leaving, which means we're going to be opening packages, right? Some of us are, for sure. Some kids will not even have, theirs won't even be wrapped. We never wrapped our kids, but now we wrap everybody's. Whew, it's a lot of work when you have a bunch. Well, there's 11 of us. So, 9 of them are getting, I put this in the belly band that we collaged last year. Just thought it would be perfect with the red paper in the background. Now we're getting close to the back, and I wanted to show you this. We made these last year, and I'm going to show you. Well, I tell you what, let's glue it down first. So we're going to glue the back here down on this page. I don't know if you remember these or not. They're let's see, I think they're 5 by 12. It's 5 by 12 when it's all said and done. I'm going to put a lot of glue on here because it's heavier than your normal embellishments. On this allows you to have a space to put a few photographs. Now, you could put photographs in these December dailies. It's what I call them, but they're just journals. And so you have a choice of, you know, whoa, I was going to glue it before I showed you. Just a moment. I should have left it tied, right? I got a bunch of glue on me. Okay. Now, here we go. Let me hold this up like that. So you want to make sure it's in the upright position, and you want to cover glue on the whole back, and then we're going to put it in the center. Pretty much, you know, in the center. I put it, whoops, I just put it upside down. I got to get that up. Goodness, Paula. I didn't even notice that till I was about to be done. It's okay. We'll get it right. Okay, here we go. Let me wrap these up again. We'll try one more time to get it right. All right, so we're going to center it. And yes, it is in an upright position now. If you notice, as I'm opening it, it folds out, and you can put 5 pictures in here, or you can journal in here. So see how it's 1, 2, you take it back, and it's like that. It's actually 4 pictures. I just love them. And we made some of these last year, and this was one of them. You may or may not remember. So if you want to see how we did it, just go back to last Christmas. I don't know how easy it will be to find that because I have so many videos, but I have a whole lot less than some that must take longer. My husband says he has worked on some of the playlists for me. I haven't had a chance to get in there and look, so hopefully you'll be able to I'm going to cut that off a little bit. Okay, so there you go. I'm not going to open it back up because, well, I want it to set down there and be still. And the here is a pocket I made last year and didn't get to use, and added some ornaments, and then I did a journaling card that just says Merry Christmas at the very end. Added some ribbon and a little Christmas tree right there. And I just think it turned out cute because at the last minute, I get to tell you Merry Christmas. Okay, now this book is already getting chunky, and I haven't even put the chunky stuff in yet. Okay, so I don't know how this is going to work. So what we're going to do is on every other thing that needs to have a embellishment on, we are going to look and see if it's going to overload the book. If it does, we may not do them all. And so I want to show you, I'm going to bring them in view. I made a few little clusters, and I want you to see. Here they are. Now, I tried to use flat buttons. Like, this is pretty flat. And I used a little piece of vintage doily, little tiny piece of ribbon, and a little tiny piece of lace, and stitched a flat button on here, or a little puffy sticker, and a little bit of red appliques. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to move these to this side and move this out of the way, and we're going to put these on the pockets. Okay, now again, I'm a little leery because I made them, and then I'm a little leery. Doesn't that make sense? Hello, yes, It does. Okay, let me make sure you're completely in. I think you are, but I just want to double check. So on this first one, I'm going to try to do them on the outside of the page regardless. You know, that gives it a little bit more, you know, doesn't get the spine all plugged up. Now, you got to let these dry. And I'll have to see how it turns out with having, I don't know how I got glue right there off my fingers. Whoops. Right there, too. I must have just drug it across there. That is so weird. I wouldn't have took much time doing that, but it was a lot. Okay, so right here. All right, we're going to go to the next pocket, which is right here. And we're going to do a, I'm looking here, a little applique and a little button. And here we go. Now I know how I got all that on me. Okay. And you can turn it any way you want. You can do whatever you want. If you didn't want the texture, the thickness, you could just do, you know, the lace and ribbon and vintage lace, doily. I'll get it out in a minute, sorry. And then maybe these little flat appliques or these type of little flat stickers. You just want to make sure you glue the stickers down instead of just counting on what they have on the back, because it'll be moved around a lot. And here's where I put this little pocket, guys. Oh my goodness. I think these are probably one of the most fun things we've ever made. And yeah, I hope you had as much fun doing those as I did, because I loved them. Okay, here we go. Got that bag, has a journal. We're saving those bags for last, okay? They actually, well, no, we're not. Here's what we're doing with them. I've added a little bit of gold. I've added the flat stickers. Try not to be too crazy, but I set up the night that I did the first video and just sat in here at my craft table, poured out all my buttons, and just had fun making them. So I'm only putting one of these on each end of the bag. Not doing both sides. Just the one that pretty much sticks out when you're going through there. I hope you guys are having some fun and making some Christmas goodies. Okay, now here we're going to do this green, and I tried to use my embellishments as far as tags and stuff as flat as I could, so we could do what we're doing here. But if you notice, this is going to be an alligator book, just so you know. There's a lot of journaling pages, a lot of everything, but that's okay. My Christmas books never, like, don't have a alligator mouth. I'm telling you, I think I almost always do. Okay, so let's do a red button this time. Yeah, I like that one. Well, wait a minute. No, we have more green than we do. Let's do this little fun It's got a little gem on it. I ran out of green buttons that were the right green. But this little gem was close enough. Cute, right? Okay. Gonna flip over. Here's the other side of this. So I'm going to do one with a little applique on it this time. I think they almost all of them have appliques. Alrighty. Let's put it up here this time. Spread out the chunkiness. I don't normally make these big embellishments, but I thought I was in the mood to, because I just think it dolls them up and makes them more festive. Okay. We zigzagged here, so that was the decoration for that. Here's another one. So let's put green and or red. No, green and red. It's got a lot of green and red on that ribbon, so it just, I think, will look better that way. So I hope you guys have been having some fun doing Christmas stuff. I've heard so many people tell me that they were. And then others are just saying they're having fun watching a lot of videos doing it. Doing their Christmas designs. This is what is the decoration for this one and the fancy punch. Because I'm trying to limit too much bulk. But as you can see, there's going to be plenty. I'm going to see what it looks like when I'm done. I'm curious. Okay, and here we've got red going on, so I say we continue with the... Hello guys, it's Paula, and I am back for us to pick up where my video just went blank. Sorry, it stopped just for no reason. And then I discovered that it said that I had too much info on my computer. Well, my husband has dug through it so many times and emptied stuff. So I'm not going to worry about it right now. He says he thinks we can get through the rest of this video. So I'm apologizing to you for that cutoff. And so what you were watching at the time it cut off was us gluing these buttons on, right? Onto all the pockets and so forth. So basically that's all you missed, because we had already put all the ephemera in there. So you just missed that part. You did miss maybe me putting this little thing on in the back. No, this was during ephemera, so you should have seen that. So the next thing we're going to do is put on trim. And on the trim, we're going to... Let's do the trim on the side first. And I just want you to see. I spent all my time today putting big rickrack, alternating the big rickrack. So, here we go. We're going to start in the front. Oh, and I did stamping. See the stamping? All right, ever so often on some of the paper, not all the time, I did stamping. Some of it's more beautiful than others, but it was fun. Okay, now it's just stitching and zigzag is what it is. Okay, so here is where I'm going to put the first one. And you know, I'm just going to, this red trim, just so you know, it's just cut back there. It had been on some kind of clothes, okay? And it was in that big container of embellishments, you know, that I had, or lace and all of that. So, yeah. We're going to start by using Fabri-Tac, and I'm just going to put it along here. Try not to go too crazy. I've kind of marked where I wanted everything so we wouldn't have to spend a lot of time trying to figure that out. So this is the second half of the last half, which is going to be spliced together, okay? So I hope you guys have had a good day, the rest of your day. It's been several hours since my phone crashed. I was waiting on my husband to fix it for me, and in the meantime, I got my trims ready so we could just have something to finish this video off with. Now, this is going to be so adorable. I'm going to tell you that right now. It's going to be so adorable. I'm going to show you in just a second. Let me get it all put down. I want to make sure it's really down there. Look at that. We're going to have 6 of those. And so I'm going to go over here and find the next one, which is going to have red. Where did I put this next one? Let me think. You know, sometimes you just don't know where you end up putting things, right? I know I've been putting them where it won't be too awfully crowded with other things. But I'm trying to put 3 on each signature. So it's going to be a green paper. I know that must be this one. Nope. That one has something. There it is. It's not. It's going to be tea or coffee stained, because all of the others just, I wish I could get this straight. Look how horrible that is. Oh my goodness. Whew. Okay. Okay. I don't know why that is kind of bent up. You know, these, I do a pretty good job putting them on with zigzag. You know, you just never know until you try it. And there were so many strings hanging off this red. Oh my goodness. Now, I measured these and they're supposed to all be the right size. Maybe I didn't get this one cut. Now, okay. I guess so. This one's still could go up a little bit more. Get them. That's one of the things I like about Fabri-Tac. It gives you a few minutes, you know. And here you go. I think it's just so cute. Now, I might have to trim this one. Let me see. It's sticking out, and I don't want any of them to stick out. Yes. So, I have been dieting. I told you guys this. We're going to make some veggie soup tonight. Or my husband is. I don't know if he's learning to cook. Listen, I fixed myself some eggs yesterday and for lunch, and he's like, I want to see you fix eggs over medium. See, he only eats scrambled, and I eat all kinds of eggs. So it was hard to make over medium in a skillet that had very little oil. Just a little bit of olive oil. Okay, so there's that one. It's all nice and stuck down. I think this needs to go up on this end just a little, if it will come up. Yeah, I'm going to move it up Just a little. Add some more. I think I just kind of, there we go. Okay, now let's make sure we there we go. I don't want to cut it too short. I better quit. You know how that is, right? Okay, and then the last page of the book. And nope, maybe not the last page of the book, because there's a pocket there, and I'm trying to avoid those kind of things. But wait a minute. No, this is, you know what? This is the last one. So I did the last one. Now I need to do the middle one. You know, you forget these things. So I didn't do them in the right order. Do you ever feel like that can make you crazy? And it's okay. Like the first one I put on is red. No, green. So the second one should be red, then green. But no, we're going to do it green. Now, where are we going to put it in the middle here? Let me see. You kind of got to go with where you have room. Right here's where I decided to put it. Okay. Alrighty. Going to put it right along there. We're also going to put, we're going to do the first set of trim here, because we're finishing off the other video, which was 25 minutes. So we can only do 30, about right at 30, 35 at the most. And so I'm going to do the first 3, and then I'm going to show you the next thing I'm going to do to the inside of the book, which will be the last thing we do. And then I'll finish the second signature trim if we have time on video. So I just want you to be able to see how I do both of them. All right. So just want to make sure you have it up plenty high there and down on this end. I was going to put, instead of the lace or trim, I was going to put some little, what do you call those? The little balls. They're, I can't think. I just went blank. But anyway, I know what they are. It's just, you wouldn't know that. I'm going to trim this one. Trim on this side. And I'll hold it up and let you see what it looks like with 3. Sadly, 2 of them the same color. So I may flip things around and do 2 red, 2 green. And yeah, that way it looks like it's on purpose, right? Okay, because we have 2 greens here. Look at that. Isn't that going to be adorable? I love it. I've never done it this way with 2 trims. So I like the way that looks. And so on the next one, we'll have a red, green. Yeah, red, green, red. Because that's what we got left. And so we'll do them back here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put tabs on the top. We're going to just make this the snazziest little book you've ever seen, because I like both and I couldn't decide which one I wanted to do. So here you go. So I'm putting, gotta find, I didn't put the things on together, okay? Kind of moved them apart a little bit. I made these little marks. So I did zigzag, or no, I did put on a little bit of trim, okay? And yeah, So that'll be fun. So the first one we're going to do is this one with the candy cane. It's not the most beautiful. The glue on some of these, I tell you what, I was so careful with the glue. But some of them are, you know, I used a fine tip, which is usually what I try to do. Okay, so we're going to do this side first. And I did put rickrack on both sides. But I want to make sure the rickrack is kind of right over the glue. Do you see how I'm doing that? Can you see how I'm doing that? Right there. I moved my books to make sure you could. So you just put it across the top edge, not where it goes over. And then you'll do the other side the same way. You'll go just like this. And sometimes I just zigzag on these tabs, you know. And sometimes I do other things. It's kind of hard to say. Now, where is that coming from? Oh, it's the ruffle or the frizz from tearing it. What is, I can't think of things today, guys. I have not been my best the last few days for some reason. So if I seem a little crazy, I'm not. Okay, so I always put it up here and you can see, and then I'll put one here and then one here, and then on the second row I'll do the other thing, and I scatter back like I did the trims. I make them kind of spaced apart the best I can. It doesn't always, it's not, I don't count pages or anything like that. I just do it. And this one I decided I'd put up here on this top. So I'm going to lay this down here where I want it and make sure where my glue needs to go. Okay, so I usually try to hold it over like this so I can see where it ended, kind of mark it with a pencil. I don't usually do these on TV. Good grief. On video. And but I decided I would, since you missed out on some of the decorating today. I'm so sorry about that. I'm really sick of my, I went in there and I told my husband, I'm sick of my phone. My people are going to hate it when I keep having videos cut off. Because I know I would. I wouldn't complain, but I would feel bad about it if I complained. But I do know that I don't like it when it does that. You know, you spend the whole time talking to my, I've spent the whole time talking to my peeps. And then it just, okay, there we go. Now, when I put these on, I always make sure that they're not sticking to someone. And I stand it up and kind of spread the pages open to dry. So it doesn't dry to something. I first was going to do red here, but I decided we had red here. And I almost always do whatever's on the spine. I know there's some people that actually, see if I got that up enough. There's some people that actually do them different colors or do them with trim, with ribbons and so forth. I just don't have that big of ribbon, you know. I don't buy big stuff usually. Okay. There's that one. Okay, so now we're going to go to the third one, which should be toward the back. It is. It's the actual back. There it is, right there. So we know it's going to go, let me see where the other one ended. So it's going to go about right here. Sometimes they cross over each other, and that's okay too. I just kind of try to line them up. I don't worry about them being, you know, being close to each other. This one's an upside down peppermint stick because I like this side better. And it never puts anything right, you know, in the right up position, so. Okay, when I get glue on my fingers, I touch things, and the next time you open the book, you have issues. Okay, let's pull this down a little bit. This one's a little taller. I measured them, cut them all the same length. But if you don't get it on there just right, one will be taller than the other one. Okay. There we go. Okay. Okay. All right, there we go. Okay, now I want to show you how it looks with both the tabs, and telling you, they turned out cute. Let me see how much time we have. Whoops, sorry guys. Well, we don't have enough time to do them together, but I want to tell you what we have left to do on this book. I want to put a hitch post. No, I don't think it's a hitch post. No, I'm going to put grommets front and back, and I'm going to put the Christmas red or green, I'm not sure, probably red, on here and here, and then you tie it together. I like the looks of it, and I think our little book will be finished. Oh, and I am going to put some red and green beads on here, and it will be finished. And I'll have to put my name on the back here, and it'll be ready to go in my Etsy shop. I'll do a flip through of this, and when you see that I've done and posted a flip through video, it will then be in my shop. Okay, I do the video right, I put the video up right after I get it in the shop. That way you go over, you find it. Okay guys, I just want to say I'm going to try to come up with some good things for Christmas. I know we're going to do a traveler's notebook. It's the next book. And I think we'll do a couple ephemera things, or one ephemera thing first, and then we'll do the book. And then we'll, if we have time through the month, we'll do another little golden book. All right, guys, I hope you had fun in this video. I'm sorry it kind of got split. It's going to have to be spliced But those things happen. What can I say? Life as it is. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love to have you. So think about it. Hit that subscribe button. And if you hit the bell, it will also notify you in your email that I have posted a video. That way you don't miss anything. All right, guys. Thank you and welcome to all my new subscribers. I just want to say that, and thanks to all my die-hard subscribers. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.